On the adoption of this resolution, it shall be in order, without intervention of any point of order, to consider in the House the Bill H.R. 2427 to authorize the Secretary of Health and Human Services to promulgate regulations for the reimportation of prescription drugs and for other purposes.
Gentleman from Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. At this time, I'd like to yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Surfside, Texas, Dr. Paul.
Gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the gentleman for yielding, and I ask unanimous consent to revise and extend my remarks.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of the rule, but I also strongly support the bill itself, 2427. And I would like to advise my members, other members here, that I approach all legislation the same way. I look at it through 2 prisms. One, I look to see if it promotes freedom, and the other, I look to see if it conforms with the Constitution. Every single piece of legislation, I look at it in that manner. Now, the sad part is I don't get to vote for many bills. You know, they come up short on quite a few occasions. So I want to thank Mr. Gutknecht and Ms. Emerson for giving us a bill tonight that I can vote for enthusiastically. We finally found one, and I thank you very much. But in looking at the particular bill, one of the specific reasons why I oppose it, I came to Congress opposing all welfare. You know, some people oppose welfare for the poor, and they support welfare for the rich. Others support welfare for the rich, but not for the poor, vice versa. And some people support all kinds of welfare. I don't support any kind of welfare. I think this is indirect welfare through regulation for the rich and the corporations. This is corporate welfare. That's one of the strong reasons why I am opposed to that. I also believe in freedom of choice. People have the right to make their own choices. We don't need to promote the nanny state. People are wise enough and cautious enough to make their own choices. Today we had 2 votes on free trade legislation. They were free trade. They were promoting international trade agreements, but done in the name of free trade. Why do we have free trade legislation, so-called? To lower tariffs, to lower prices to the consumer. But those very same people who work so hard on free trade legislation are saying now we can't have open borders and buy drugs and save money. At the very same time, we have...
Gentleman's time has expired.